welcome to the Micro Squad. I am Sam, and today we have a short Bala beam routine. So we've got the Bala beam, about 15 pounds. So you don't have this, grab a 15-pound weight. You can even go lighter, you can go heavier, your choice. And then we also just have one slider. Really quick, really easy. If you want to level this up, I encourage you to add on ankle or wrist weights. Your choice though, but we're gonna get started on our backs. I'll give plenty of modifications for you guys if you need them. Again, you can always grab a lighter weight, but let me start my timer so I don't go too long. Okay, laying down on the back, grabbing that beam, and we're just gonna start with the elbows down on the ground. Float the feet up into tabletop. So you're in this tabletop position, knees right over the hips, shins are parallel to the floor. From here, pull the belly button in, knit the rib cage together. So you're decreasing the space between your back and the floor. You're not gonna drop your heel down towards your butt. So you're just gonna keep that bend in the knee, but tap a toe down, exhale to lift it up. Alternating sides. So just that, nice and easy to start. I want you to focus on your core for me though. So you're gonna exhale, pull the belly button in deeper towards the spine. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale to lift it up. Nice and simple. Now if you want to add on the extra bit to it, when you lower the leg, you're going to keep that core engaged, but you're going to press the hands up as you bring the knee up. Bend the elbows as you lower leg. Exhale, lift it all up together. Always the option to just keep the arms down. But we're getting a that's redundant, a total body workout through this. So see if you can add in the chest. Maybe you just hold the bar, that beam up above your chest, you pull that belly button in towards the spine, and you're just here. That's okay. You can always maybe just add in the one, maybe you just hold it here. But we are going to add into this one. It's going to be a little bit more coordination. I'll walk you through each step. Remember, we're going to maintain that core engagement. Keep the legs up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, lift those legs up. Extend the toes up towards the ceiling. Arms are going to reach up. So if your arms are down, lift them up. We're going to drop our right leg down. Right leg drops. Head and shoulders up. Lift up against that beam. Curl your torso down. And that left leg, you're gonna open up to the left. Right leg's gonna open up to the right. Sweep it around. So you got that helicopter. There you go. Now you're gonna give me 1, 2 scissors. The right leg is up now. You're going to chest lift up. Whew. Bring it down. Helicopter the legs. So right leg goes out to the right. Circle around. Now the left leg's up. You're gonna give me 2 scissors. So right one's up, left leg is up, you chest lift to it, lower down, helicopter the legs, 2 scissors, picking up that speed a little bit, lifting up. Now if this starts to hurt your lower back, don't lower the bottom leg too far. So maybe it's just here and your scissor is a lot smaller. The crunch up, the chest lift up isn't huge. It's just curling from the rib cage. So you want to think of right where my sports bra actually ends. I want to lift from there. So I'm lifting up from there, lowering down. It's a small movement. Helicopter the legs, 2 scissors, and then try to push the hands and your body just follows. Guys, core is on fire, but we're almost done with this. 2 scissors. Lift up. This is the last one. We're going to come all the way up in 3, 2, 1. Rolling on up. Take that beam with you. Guys, okay, moving into the legs now. You're like, but we just did legs. I know. Kind of did. We warmed up the hips. So if you got that beam, I want you to hold it wide as you can on that bar. Feet are going to be about shoulder width. I'm going to turn my toes out just slightly. It feels better on my hips. Core is engaged, back is flat. You're going to take it into a squat. Deep squat here. As you come up, press the bar all the way up above your head. Bring it down, rest it down, squat, and then press. pulling that belly button in towards the spine. So we're going at a moderate pace here. We're not going super slow. We're not blasting through this. Whew. We're going to talk about the form real quick. The knees, I want you to push them behind you. So I know that sounds weird, but we're focusing on squeezing the outer glutes. We don't want the knees to cave in. And we want the back to stay flat the whole time, just like what we did in the very first two moves, as if your back is flat against that wall the whole time. Whoa, guys, knit that rib cage together, really pull that belly button in towards the spine. Now, if the lift overhead is getting a little too much for you, just focus on the squat. It's already a lot to do, especially adding on 15 pounds if that's what you've got. And I'm like already winded. Got issues, guys. Good. Squatting down, lifting up. Nice and easy here. I say easy as I'm like out of breath and not doing the shoulder press piece. See if you can add it in. Maybe you just do one, do a couple squats, and then add it in. Maybe it's every other squat you add in the press. But we are going to hold it all the way up above our heads in 3, 2, 1. Hold it above your heads right here. So I'm going to try to back up. You're going to take one knee up towards your chest and you're going to twist towards the knee. Arms stay straight the whole time. Bring it down. You're stabilizing on that standing leg. It's a standing bicycle crunch. So you're going to stand up, twist to one side, and then slowly lower down. Now you can hear my breathing. I know I breathe really loud, but it's for a reason. Because when you exhale, it draws your belly button in deeper towards the spine. So keep going, guys. As I talk through this, as you exhale towards it, it pulls the core in. You're going to feel a little bit more of that crunch feeling. Maybe you can feel that as you lift up. I know you might feel it in your quad, but actually your oblique and your core is helping lift that leg up as you twist over. Whew. Guys, having problems. We're gonna grab that slider next though. We're almost done. Check it with your shoulders for me real quick. You're gonna drop them into those sockets, so we don't wanna creep them up towards those ears. Bring them down. You're gonna grab a slider in 3, in 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna hold the weight in the right hand and place the slider on the right foot. Left leg is gonna do the lunge while the right arm's gonna do the row. So I'm gonna turn so you can see that side. So left foot's on the floor, slide that right foot straight back behind you. You're gonna lunge down, so lean it forward, really lean into it, pushing more weight into that left leg. Once you get to the bottom of your lunge, add in that row, and then dig deep through that left side to lift you back up. Nice and easy, right? Like, no, what are you talking about? I know. So you're hinging forward, pull that belly button in towards the spine, dig through that left heel, pull that right arm back, and then slowly lift yourself back up. Now do me a favor, when you row with that right side, can you feel that shoulder? Pull it back as the elbow bends. So I don't want just the elbow to pull. I don't want the trap to engage. I want right in between that shoulder blade and into that lat. The lat is right where your bra strap goes. Any men that are watching, it's where your heart rate monitor goes around your chest. Woo! You should be feeling this in that left hamstring and left glute. I'll turn to face this way so you guys can see. Lowering it down, rowing it back. We got this. We're gonna switch directly into the other side. In 3, in 2, and 1. Good, come on up. Switch over to the other side. Guys, my left leg's already dead. So left foot's on the slider. Left hand's gonna hold that weight. Right foot is down. From here, you're going to hinge forward as you press that slider out. Dig deeper into that right heel and row the left arm back. There you go. And then dig deep, bring it up. Slowly lunge it down. Pull that belly button in even deeper towards the spine. Row that arm back. Slowly lift yourself back up. It's hot. What did I do? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Dig through that heel, good. Drive up nice and slow. Squeeze the glutes up at the top. Hinge it over. Level off those hips. Pull that elbow back. Dig deep. Bring it on up. Almost done with this move. We get to come down to a kneeling position. I have a variation if being on the knees does not feel great for you guys. We're gonna bring it down to those knees in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to those knees. Okay, so if you do not feel comfortable on the knees, I want you to be on a chair, sitting on a chair with your butt as close to the edge as possible. But either way, you're still gonna squeeze your core. If you're on those knees, you're squeezing those glutes. My knees are hip width distance apart. I've got my beam here. I'm gonna hold it at the center. So right at that big curve, right where it says Bala, you're gonna hold here, center of the chest, elbows are bent, squeeze that core, and twist. Now I want you to keep that beam. So if I bring it right to my chest, it's gonna stay here at the center of my chest the whole time. That's my spine. We just pulled the spine out and we brought it right in front of us. Seeing it here, turning together. Now if you're on the knees, I want you to squeeze your glutes because I don't want the hips to twist. If you are sitting in a chair, pay attention to your knees. You'll feel one of the knees wanting to shift. So squeeze the inner thighs together and don't let those knees shift. You only twist as far as your torso will let you. So I'll go from a side view. Twisting. It's not that far. Maybe 15 degrees? I don't know. I didn't do so well in geometry or math in general. Whew. But it's working through those obliques. You should be feeling your glutes. My glutes are already on fire. They've been on fire since the beginning, but you feel them, yes? Just nod along and say yes. Pull that belly button in towards the spine. We're gonna add in one little piece here. Once you come to the center, I want you to press the arms out, squeeze the chest, bring it in, twist to the other side. Bring it back to center, add in that chest press. Here it is again. Bring it in and twist to the other side. Back to center. Exhale as you press, squeeze the chest, squeeze the core, bring it in, twist over. You guys got this. Press out, bring it in, twist over. We're gonna ditch the beam for our final move. We've got a little bit more obliques, a little bit more core. Grabbing that slider in 3, 2, 1. So place that beam down. We're gonna start with that left side. You're gonna come to a full plank position. Hands are on the floor. Left foot is on the slider. Pop up to that right foot. In that full plank position, roll your shoulder blades down. You're gonna bend that left knee. Bring it up to touch the elbow if you can. Bring it back. Just the left side. Bring it in and back. Options here, if that is a little too much for you, I want you to drop that right knee down. So you're still in a plank position, less of a tabletop. Plank and still pull that left knee in. Automatically makes it a little bit lighter for you, but I want your spine to be at that diagonal. I want you to resist the urge to be in that tabletop, because I know all of you can at least do this from that plank position. Bring it back. You're gonna feel a little bit of that stretch. I'm gonna pop back up to my toes. We have one more side to do, okay? We're gonna switch that slider over in 3, 2, 1. So switching it over to that right foot. I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. Left leg is extended. Right leg goes out on that slider. You pull it into that right elbow. Crunch it in, send it back out. Remember your options, drop to that left knee. Oop, hitting my beam. Whew. Pull it in, send it back out. Send that right leg out to straight. Remember, pop up to the toes if you need to, or drop it down to those knees. Play around with it. Do what feels right for your body. Maybe today it's just down on the knees. It's been a rough week, tough workouts. Good, pull that knee in, crunch it in. I want you to feel that little squeeze in the right side and then extend. But notice my back was flat the whole time. My belly button pulls up in towards my spine. Almost there. Whew. We are going to rest down. Take our child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend those knees, extend those arms out. Take that child's pose. Deepening that breath. Guys, it wasn't that bad. It was about 13-ish, 14-ish minutes. We'll take a couple stretches here. So I want you to come up to your tabletop. Knees are underneath those hips. Right hand, I want you to thread it underneath. Drop down to the right shoulder. Left arm, can you reach it out overhead or reach it up to the ceiling? Your choice. You can even wrap behind your back and grab your thigh. Lots of options. Good. Bring that left hand back underneath the shoulder. Back up to that tabletop. Left arm, thread it through. With the left hand. Extend the right arm overhead or bring it up to the ceiling. Maybe wrap it behind. Whew. Your choice. It's here today. And just breathe. Good. We're going to bring that right hand back underneath the shoulder. Back into that tabletop position. Tuck your toes. And we're going to press it up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet so you feel the calves stretch. Still pull your belly button up and towards the spine and bring your shoulders back into their sockets. And then slowly start to walk your feet in toward your hands. Maybe you need to bend the knees. Let your whole head, chest, upper body hang. And then very slowly, I want you to roll one vertebra up at a time. Whew. Take a big inhale, exhale. Great job, everyone. Please follow the Micro Squad for more, and we'll see you next time. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the Micro Squad. Please don't forget to subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and check out our on-demand classes. They are on our website, themicrosquad.com, and we'll see you next time.